Everyone, I have found the best steak and chops and chicken in the country by far, and I cannot wait to show them to you here with Happy to Meet You. Scott Fisher is the founder. Scott, thanks for coming on.
Susie, I'm thrilled to be here.
Oh my God. Okay, so let's talk about Happy to Meet You, which by the way, I love the name, man. Happy to Meet, M-E-A-T.
We are happy to meet everyone. Look, we've curated some of the best, most pristine cuts of flavorful steaks, chops, chicken, and freshly caught fish.
Okay, so I really want to get into it
Yeah.
because this meat looks amazing. Now, the first thing I noticed about your steaks is that they're actually larger than you see at the store.
So we're based in Chicago. We offer the true Chicago cut. So these are no wimpy little steaks, Susie. These steaks at 4 a.m. are hand cut to each and every order that comes in. No steaksicles.
No frozen steaks.
No frozen steaks. We cut fresh, and this is the best certified meat that's grass-fed and corn finished. So you get the best of both worlds, the most incredible flavor.
But I also noticed that when they're cutting at 4 a.m., they're cutting big cuts. I mean,
Yeah.
these are generous portions.
So we call that the Chicago cut.
That's what you're, okay, Chicago cut.
So that's the Chicago cut. We go heavy-handed. We don't skimp. No machinery. Every steak is cut by hand, and we offer very generous portions. So we want to make sure that we bring the biggest value to our customers and guarantee the freshness and the flavor of each and every provision.
Now, these are like steakhouse quality,
These
right?
are steakhouse
This
quality.
is totally different than grocery store. This is not the grocery store meat.
Correct. These are steakhouse steaks.
Yes.
So we want everyone at home to be able to bring the steakhouse steak direct to your house. So that's what we do.
So let's move on
Yeah.
to the pork, because you also have a wide range of pork products too, even though I'm a steak girl, so I just go steak all day long, but
Steak
you
all
got
day.
the pork. Okay, let's talk about that.
Yeah, the pork is our heritage bred pork. The pork, they're bred for flavor and tenderness. So none of our meats are injected. You don't even have to brine our meats. They're naturally moist, tender, and flavorful. And probably some of the best pork chops you will sink your teeth into.
Now, I have to say, they even feel different. Why do they feel different?
Because everything is fresh. So the meat
Oh.
hasn't had a time
Yeah.
to just sort of like get a little hard
Yes.
or maybe, age the wrong way.
Oh.
So when the best steak or the best pork or the best chicken begins with the best steak, pork, and chicken.
Because it feels fresh.
It is.
Like
you
super
can't get it any
fresh.
fresher.
No.
And we guarantee up to 2-day delivery. So when you place your order, in some markets it's next day, in some markets it's 2-day. So it's cut fresh that day and shipped directly to the door.
Which, by the way, I think that's a really big deal, especially nowadays. When you order something, you want it now,
You want it now.
So, and when you're talking about meat, it's kind of like, oh man, is this meat gonna come next week? I need it for this week to cook, but you're gonna get it in 2 days.
And we don't skimp on the packaging either. So every provision is shipped with about 7 pounds of dry ice.
Yes, I've gotten them.
We
Yes,
have that.
yes.
So we don't take any risk or chance that
Yes.
your provisions will not arrive safe and sound. We make sure, and we don't spare any expense to ensure the quality, integrity of the product.
Now, I actually think we have somebody waiting on the line who wants to talk to us
Great.
about your meats.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Oh, we're so great that you love the product. So what's your question?
Somebody sent me some steaks to my house, and I love them. They were fantastic. I have a barbecue next week. I was wondering, how do I get them shipped to my home?
Okay, about shipping. So that's a really great question. I'm sure it pops up a lot. So if somebody does want to ship it, how does that work? Is it going to cost them an arm and a leg? An arm and a lamb leg?
An arm and a lamb leg, no. Actually, there's no need to worry, no muss, no fuss. We'll actually prepare your provisions the day of shipment, and we offer a Happy to Meet You flat rate shipping.
Oh, wow.
So you don't have to worry about how much meat you want to pack into a box. It's not going to cost you an arm and a lamb shank.
Wow, that's great. So if you're doing a big barbecue or a small dinner
Yep.
for yourself, it's not going to
It's
be
the same
crazy.
rate, same rate.
Oh, I love it. And I do know it is 2-day shipping, and
2-day shipping.
it's cut the day you order.
Cut and right. So we
Right.
cut fresh, cryovac and seal in the freshness.
Yep.
And ship direct to your door.
All
and
right.
if you live outside of our local delivery, we do it that way. However, if you're lucky enough to live in the Chicagoland area, we deliver next day.
Whoa, man, that's not. I wish I lived in Chicago. But that 2-day still pretty
That
good.
2-day stuff still works.
Hey, thanks so much. That was a great question.
Great, perfect. I look forward to getting them. Thank you.
Okay, now you also do seafood, and you call that happy to see you.
We're happy to meet you and happy to see you.
Hey, the fun doesn't stop with you, buddy.
It
just doesn't stop.
It keeps going and going.
Okay,
and going.
so what do we have here?
So here we have our fresh, wild-caught halibut. So Susie, what makes our halibut so unique, and all of our seafood actually, is that it's caught fresh, it's filleted, it's cut into 8-ounce serving portions, which is perfect for the individual, and then you can properly plan how much you need for an entire seafood feast. But then it's cryovac the day that it's caught, after it's cut, and frozen. And we actually do a rapid freeze within, actually under 30 minutes.
Wow.
So the integrity and the freshness of the fish, it's as good as the day you caught it.
So it is caught and vacuum sealed and frozen within 30 minutes of being caught?
Just about.
What? That's crazy.
Yep.
That's crazy. That's why it's so fresh.
Right.
That's why your products taste so much different than anybody else.
So much different, and that's what we stand by, is the freshness guaranteed.
Now we're showing halibut here, but you've got shrimp, you've got lobster, you've got it all.
We have Caribbean warm water lobster tails.
Yes.
We have the red shrimp from Argentina,
which I've had. They are amazing.
Delicious and sweet and tender.
So sweet.
So flavorful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like a sugary shrimp. Not in
It
a bad
is.
way though. It's
No,
like
it's very
fantastic.
It's probably the best shrimp that I personally have ever tasted.
It is hands down the best shrimp.
And we have A1 grade ahi yellowfin tuna from Hawaii.
I mean, there's so much fish, I can't even get through them all.
Right. So we offer something for everyone.
You really do. Even
really do.
chicken.
Even
you
chicken.
do chicken. So we're doing red meat, we're doing fish, and then you have chicken
And
too.
our chickens come from an Amish farm in Ohio. We can't be more proud. Our chicken is moist.
It is,
tender,
actually.
and juicy. You can't really beat the freshness of our chicken.
It really is. I mean, I said this, a moment ago, but honestly, this is not grocery store meat.
Some of the freshest chicken you can find across this land.
Well, I'll tell you what, our phone lines are going crazy, so we're gonna go out there and take another call. So, caller, what do you got?
Hi, so me and my girlfriend are wondering, we can't afford good prime cuts of steak when we go to the grocery store. We're wondering if there were any other options that can fit our budget.
That's actually a great question because we talk about this being that 5-star steakhouse meat, but the steakhouse is expensive, right? So that's all prime. You do have, though, other options, right?
We do, and that's one of our big differentiators is the quality of a prime cut of meat. We don't want to sacrifice, and we're probably one of the few companies that sells nationwide the prime quality steaks and chops. Now, for those that don't want prime and want to go a little bit below that, because you might feel it's a little bit out of reach, not to worry. We offer what's called Choice Plus. So it's a little grade down from prime, but I will tell you this, there's no sacrifice to the flavor and even to the tenderness, because after all, we age our steaks in-house for up to 32 days and as little as 28 days on wet aging. So you're guaranteed an unbelievable product.
Now, I have to tell you, I have had the pleasure of trying both. I have had the prime, and you did send me the Choice Plus. And honestly, I don't want to say it in the wrong way, but Choice Plus is pretty good.
Pretty
Plus
darn
is
good.
Pretty darn good. And I mean, all of it's really great, though.
Yeah, and the difference really comes down, for a little meat education, our prime, it's the amount of marbleization that you find inside the steak.
I see.
So
Okay.
you have a little bit more marbleization in the steaks, in the cuts, on a prime piece of meat, whereas our Choice Plus might have just a smidge less. But either way, you're guaranteed the same happy to meet you quality.
Well, I think it's all fantastic. Scott, thanks so much for being here.
My pleasure.
Now, I'm so excited because you're actually going to offer the viewers a special
We are.
discounted rate to try the meat, which I'm so pumped about. So we're going to do a special box just for you. It's going to have 2 ribeyes and 2 New York strips, which are, I think, our 2 most popular steaks, right?
Absolutely.
And if you go to the website, happytomeetyou.com, which you'll see on the screen, just head there, you'll see the special pack up for the Gadget Queen. And you're gonna get those steaks at a special price. And if you go to the website and you find other things that you like and want to add to the cart, you can, and you're gonna get a special discount on your total order with the code Gadget Queen, which I really appreciate. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
Well, I'll tell you what, before we go, I have to ask you,
Yep.
what is your favorite cut personally? What do you love?
My favorite cut, honestly, is the 12-ounce New York strip.
Yep.
I think the New York strip has just so much flavor, but also a porterhouse for those that can't make up their minds.
Oh, I like the porterhouse.
Because you get the best of both worlds. You get a New York strip on one side and a beautifully tender filet on the other.
But even still, you make prime pretty affordable, I think.
We do. We cut out the middleman.
Yeah, you do.
So we make prime quality meats really and truly affordable to everyone. But in the event you want to bump it down to the next notch, we can take care of that as well.
I love it. Well, so many meats to choose from, whether it's your steaks, your chops, your chicken, your seafood. You have it all at Happy to Meet You. So if you're interested, which I know that you are, don't make the mistake and not going to the website. So check out happytomeetyou.com. We'll see you there. And all of this is made only available to you here at Eat This TV.